After I said I would require a deposit to take me on a date to cover my date preparation costs, I'm now working with an app developer to make this a reality. This is actually happening. We are building the app. I'm not even exaggerating when I tell you this is the best damn dating app you have ever seen, because there is a clear difference here where the woman can set the deposit rate and the man can pay for her date preparation costs. So as a woman, you're going to walk into the date already so happy, and that's going to lead to a better date and a better connection. And that gives the man a better chance of succeeding in courting you. The app is called Courted.
If a woman ever requires an app to cover their so-called expenses when it comes to a date, then she never wanted to date you in the first place. And if she ever does require a deposit, that means that she is part of the world's oldest profession, nothing more.
So when people ask, how did you meet? You can say, he courted me. So cute. The website already looks absolutely stunning, and the app itself, incredible. All of the features are so unique and nothing like you've ever seen on any dating app. Oh, and to everyone who said you can't do that, guess what? I just did. So we are going to launch this city by city. And if you want early access, click the link in my bio and sign up. Let's make dating fun again. Love you.
Nobody said that she can't create a dating app like that. People are just saying that it's absolutely ridiculous. There has never been a point in dating history where any sort of self-respecting man has ever been attracted to a woman who requires prepayment for a date. It is one of the dumbest things I've ever heard of. A lot of modern women are turning out to be painfully lonely and desperate, and of course they can't seem to get a man. Let's jump into why that might be the case.
Viral attention for sharing her regrets about ditching the idea of marriage and family. Now, her article in Business Insider reads, quote, "I'm 38 and single, and I recently realized I want a child. I'm terrified that I've missed my opportunity." That woman's name is Melissa Persling, and she's revealing to Fox News Digital what she thinks caused her current situation. Listen.
I feel unbelievably betrayed by feminism. I was constantly fed this idea that women can do everything. We don't really need men. Women can have the great career and have the kids that they like and change the tires and do this. I mean,
men have been telling women that womanism is a scam for decades, but they didn't want to listen. They called us insecure. They called us a bunch of other words whenever we tried to tell them. I mean, it really does go to show that modern women insisted on learning things the hard way.
I grew up thinking, and men are great, but like I can do all the same things. I do feel in many ways betrayed by that line of thinking. I kind of want to go back to some of those teachers and coaches and say, what the hell did you mean by that? Because women can't do it all. We can't.
The cost of joining the cult of womanism is actually extremely high. It makes them exhausted, bitter, hateful. Oftentimes they end up with no family. And it's only when they're about to hit menopause that they start to think that they made a mistake. There's no maybe about it. They gave away their lives and they got nothing in return.
I'm going to be turning 39 a week from tomorrow, and I am still single. And that makes me sad. Yeah, my own cats are running from me. If you had told 25-year-old Rihanna that on her 39th birthday she would still be unmarried with no children, I would have laughed in your face or been so angry in disbelief, because that is not what I envisioned for my life.
These women envisioned having a husband and families, but they waited until the last possible minute after accumulating unspeakable amounts of damage and just expected a bunch of men to be waiting for them once they were done with their fun, and it's left them miserable and alone.
In my early 20s, I was never that girl that wanted to get married right away and have a young family. I wanted to be able to experience life, but probably around 25, 26 is when I was like, I do want to be married. And it has just never happened for me for whatever reason. And I have spent years wondering what is wrong with me. Is there something about me? Am I just not supposed to ever be with someone? And the reality is I don't know if I will ever find my person. And I hope that I do. And I want to have children. But at what point do you let that dream go?
They always say that they want to experience life, which typically involves working long hours, drinking heavily, and going on vacations they can never actually afford with men that they don't actually know. They thought that self-destruction was the key to happiness, and anyone could have told them otherwise, but of course they wouldn't listen.
Whoever fought for women to get jobs, why? Why did we do that? I am so tired. I want to just put my feet up. Like, I am, oh my God.
The funny thing is, even if these women got married and had kids when they were younger, it really wouldn't matter since a lot of these women marry young and then divorce their husbands so that they can go find that happiness on their own, whatever the hell that means.
Yeah, you heard me right. I am renouncing feminism. Now, before you react, hear me out. I am a 29-year-old single woman with no support system, no direction, no future really. And I'm in this position because of feminism. Like, feminism told me that I should, like, go out partying and drinking and that it, like, somehow made me, like, a whole empowered woman.
The best time to renounce womanism is to do it before you even buy into the myth. The second you buy into it, the damage is catastrophic. And if you're doing it after your 20s, it's completely pointless. Many of these women, they turn 30 and then they try to denounce womanism, but it's honestly just way too late.
To spend my most fertile years hooking up with random strangers when all it did is make me an alcoholic with no romantic prospects. And feminism, it turned me against men. Like, it drove a wedge between me and the man that I love. And because it told me that I should, like, emasculate him with my, masculine willpower and independence when I should have just trusted him to love me and take care of me, which is what men need to feel loved.
We are living in a time where millions of women have been brainwashed into thinking the best way to keep a man is to treat him like garbage, to emasculate him, and to remind him that he's a third-class citizen for no reason. Get out of here, man.
And now, I can't even go out and meet someone new because feminism told me that, like, all men are potential predators and threats, but the thing is, most of them aren't even like that. Feminism took away my ability to trust men. But only an insane person keeps doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. So I am going to change my life, and I am starting by renouncing feminism.
These women will never be able to fully trust men. They might be able to understand that not all men are monsters, and that's a big maybe, but that doesn't really matter. The thought will always be lingering in the back of their minds, and there isn't a thing they can do about it.
My heart truly aches for the younger versions of me that felt so optimistic and hopeful about love. The version of me that would watch Disney movies or read books or look at other people around her and think, I can't wait for that to be me one day. Because right now in this moment, when I picture a relationship, love, marriage, I feel nothing. For the first time in my life, I feel numb to the thought of love. And this makes me feel horrible because I feel like I'm letting my younger self down.
This is the end result of buying into the lies. It leaves these women emotionally broken and incapable of emotionally connecting with not just men, but with other people as well. And there's no fixing that kind of damage once it's there.
And even the very, very few experiences that I can count on one hand that I've had where I truly in the moment was like, yeah, this is what I was waiting for, every single one was ripped away from me. In fact, when I was a young girl, I thought that love was just guaranteed. It didn't once cross my mind for 1 second that I might be a certain age and I would never have been in a relationship before, that I would never have been in love before, that maybe, just maybe there was a chance that I might never even get married.
It's funny how she says that all of her experiences with love were stripped away from her, quote unquote, as if some otherworldly force stole those from her, when in reality she either chose poorly or pushed those very same men away. There's no accountability, only whining.
Or even just get to experience something as simple as commitment from someone else. I remember in my early 20s, I didn't bat an eyelash over the fact that I had never been in a relationship before, that I had never had a boyfriend like everyone else did in high school. So I was like, I got time. I'll definitely be in a relationship and be married before I'm 30. Yeah, well, safe to say that didn't happen.
The idea that these women will always have time to do things is one of the biggest lies these women actually bought. Once they became adults, they are gambling away with time they really don't have, and then they rely on fate or the universe or something or whatever to carry them the rest of the way.
I'm going to get vulnerable and talk about the weight of loneliness and being single. For some reason, this week has hit me very, very hard. And I know I'm not alone in that feeling, so if you can relate, please let me know. And I'm really not sure what it is. Maybe it's daylight savings and the fact that it's dark at 5 p.m. But typically I feel really good and happy about where I am in life. I'm so grateful. I have so many blessings and amazing things.
You can tell this woman is never actually happy, and that's because all of these blessings and amazing things don't fix the loneliness and emptiness that she feels every day. And when she says that she's grateful, it's nothing but a bunch of cope.
The ability to take care of myself in itself is such an accomplishment and something to be proud of. But it's hard not to get hung up on the fact that every single decision, every single responsibility, everything falls on me. Big, small, medium, it doesn't matter. I have to do it all. I have to take care of it all. And there's no one to share that weight with. There's no one to say, hey, can you just take this and help me?
Even when she complains about being lonely, it's because she wants a man to help her with life. Nothing about connection or being loved or maybe being a good wife or girlfriend. It's all about how she's overwhelmed with work and wants a man to do that work. Even when she's lonely, she's still got it all wrong. But anyway, guys, we are going to be leaving today's episode there. Don't forget to subscribe on your way out. Click this video that's up on the screen now if you want to see more. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.